I think pain leads to prosperity, and in life, if you have goals, they have a price tag that includes pain, hard work, resilience. And when this is the case, then why do a lot of people shy away from stress? Because on an individual level, up until I am alive, I want to achieve goals, and it will come with a lot of stress and pain. And then I can rest when I'm below, because I'll spend more time in the grave than I will outside the grave. Do you think this is the right mentality, or what is your comments on this approach?
This is a sure way to mess yourself up. This is a serious mistake a whole generations of people have done, that if you study, how should you study? Hard. You must study hard. If you work, how should you work? You must work hard. Why didn't they tell you, you must study joyfully? Why didn't they tell you, you must work lovingly? No, you must do everything hard, and then you complain. You complain about everything in life because you're doing everything hard. There is substantial medical and scientific evidence to show you, only when you're in pleasant states of experience does your body and your brain work at their best. Is that important for you to perform any activity in life well, that your body and your brains are working well? Is it important? Tell me, if you're stressed and anxious, does your body and brains work at their best?
So under stress, it would get better, it would break, and then it will build better together.
No. See, stress means you're always finding more and more exotic words for this. Somebody says stress, somebody says tension, somebody says anxiety, and goes further, all right? There are many names. There's some 72, 74 different kinds of mental ailments so today that they've identified. Lots of exotic names. Essentially, it's just this. Your intelligence is turned against you. Once your intelligence is turned against you, no power in the universe can save you, that's all.
You believe you can do everything hard and it'll work. It will not work just because you do it hard. You must do the right thing, only then it works, isn't it? If you do not do the right thing, it does not work. People who are successful not because necessarily they work hard, they just know what's the right thing to do with their kind of job. That's why they're successful.
I quit school twice when I was in college. It took me 6 years to get through school because I hated school. So I quit between my high school and college year, and then I quit again when I was a junior, between my junior and senior years. During that second quitting, a buddy and I bought a fishing boat off the coast of Maine, and I always say early indication of my business acumen was I was going to get rich in commercial fishing. So yeah, exactly. The reason we ended up quitting is he got married and his wife basically said, "You're not going to keep fishing with that idiot friend of yours, are you?" So we ended up having to sell the boat and we quit. But at the end of the day, I've oftentimes been asked by people, "Geez, it must have been a great experience." I say, "Yeah, it was. You must have learned a lot." "Yeah, I did." "What was your biggest learning?" "My biggest learning, hard work doesn't always pay off." If you were working on the wrong thing, it does not matter how hard you work. It doesn't make a difference. And I've always said, in my share owner's letter, for example, I can't say net income was flat, cash flow was down, but everybody's really busting ass, you should be really proud of us. They don't care. I have to be working on the right things. I need them to be working on the right things. And too often you see people confuse activity with results. I can't tell you how often somebody said, "Well, you know, we've been working 100 hours a week on this." Okay, well, that's interesting, but you know, the work product sucks. I don't care how much time you put into it. It's not good. It's not going to be a good decision. And don't confuse the amount of, and you probably run into this, maybe not here, but in your undergraduate years. Did you ever run into those people who say, "Oh God, you know, I studied 40 hours for this test"? And you look at, okay, did they really study 40 hours or were they present for 40 hours? When they were studying, did they actually study the right stuff or did they study meaningless stuff? Making sure you're working on the right thing so that you get a result matters.